Welcome to today's video, guys. We're going to be learning how to make a triple bow tie. So watch this carefully and enjoy it, guys. It's very simple, very easy. You can achieve this in less than 8 minutes or even lesser. So over here I have a fabric that's 9 inches in width, 9 inches in length, and then about 15 inches in width. So I'm measuring the fabric with my tape so I can show you guys the length. So once I was done with that, the next thing would be to fold our fabrics into two, matching each edges together just like this. Then we're going to be using a pair of scissors to cut out the side to separate it to make it into two. The fabric is not all that long, so I wanted to divide it into two, then join the middle together and make it very long. If you know this is your first time on the channel, guys, please do also hit on that red subscribe button, join this lovely community, and let's grow together and also learn together, guys. So once I was done cutting the fabric into two, I took it to my sewing machine and then I joined the center, which is the edges, one part of the fabric together with the other part. I joined it at the middle, just like you see me illustrating, guys. So make sure to use half of an inch to join the middle part. I'll go and sew it with my machine, then bring it back. So after I was done sewing it, I took it to my ironing board and then I ironed it flat, and then I stitched one part of the edge in a slanty form, just like the edge of a ribbon for a bow. Then on the side, I stitched it from one end down to the other end with half of an inch, and then I left the part open and flipped it inside out. I'm going to do that and then I'll show you the final results once I was done with that. So after I was done stitching, turning it inside out and ironing it flat, this is how it's looking, guys. You can see that the edges are slanted, just like the way the bow for a ribbon is. So you can see how slanty it is. Our strip is looking very fine and flat. So once you're done with that, the next part will be to arrange the strip into a bow. So watch this part carefully. If you don't get it, make sure to play it until you get the point, guys. So I'm going to be crossing one end of the bow over the other, just like you see. Then I'm going to arrange the edges just like this. Once it's nice and steady, I'm going to flip it over again the second time. Please watch this part carefully. It can be very tricky, but it's actually very easy. This is one flip. So now we're going to do the second flip. So I'm going to flip it over the second time like this. Flip one towards the other like this. So you can see we are having two edges on both the left hand side as well as on the right. So now I'm going to be using a pair of needles, and then I fix my thread inside the needle and then I knot the edge so it doesn't unravel. After I was done tying, I cut out the unwanted part. So now I'm going to use this needle to sew in between the crossed fabric, just as you see me illustrating in my hands. So now I'm going to stitch it from the center point using a backstitch stitch. Make sure to do this carefully so you don't scatter the arrangement you've already made. If you've gotten to this point and you've not really subscribed to this channel, guys, come on, hit on that red subscribe button, like this video, also comment Bowtie in the comment section below. Let's grow this community together, let's learn together, and let's also share with our friends so they can join in the learning process. So now we're going to continue sewing our fabric by stitching it from the middle point. Make sure to stitch from one edge of the fabric towards the other, stitching the middle points together on top of each other. Make sure what you're doing is a basting stitch. Don't stitch it in such a way that you can't drag it or pull it together in form of a ruched effect. You can see how I'm doing it, guys. We're almost done with the stitching. If you know you can use your sewing machine to achieve this, then you can try that, but make sure the stitch is a very loose one so you can pull it once you're done. So after I was done with that, it's now time for me to pull it together. So this is how it looks. Now I'm going to wrap the thread around the middle point so it's very firm. Make sure to use the thread to round the middle point in between the fabric. Once you're done with this part, you can decide to sew another strip and use it to cover the center point where the thread is laying. I couldn't do the final touches because there was no light, so I had to stop here, hence why I'm telling you how to go about it. Once you're done wrapping the thread around the middle point, make sure to cut another tiny strip that is about 2 or 2.5 inches and wrap it around the middle point and conceal the edge. So once you're done with that particular part, then your bow tie is ready. Very easy, very simple, guys. Make sure to try it out, and if you're going to be trying this out, make sure to show us your recreation on our Facebook page at Selingeris or Instagram page at Selingeris. Until I come your way, guys, do well to keep learning, keep enjoying every creative part of you, and always show up consistently. Consistency, they say, is the key to growth. If you keep showing up, you keep improving. Until I come your way, bye.